Hey, what is up, dudes and dudettes? This is Bobby here, the most rational internet YouTube personality out here on the internet. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm a part of DD's three-part personality group. And, Jimmy is a very bullish one. DD is just an overall boring person anyways. And Bobby here is the most rational one, which is me, right? And then you can recognize who Bobby is by look at the slick suit I got. And I'm always the most stylish person who actually care about how I look, right? Today, I will be covering your MMAT daily mover and talk about price predictions, maybe talk a little bit about why it goes up and why the market is acting so crazy in a more institutional understanding or a more institutional lens, okay? And I hope you guys love this video. For those of you who are wondering why Jimmy and DD doesn't cover today, well, Jimmy is super happy about predicting a 2-day or 3-day runway, a green day. And then he's basically bashing DD down a lot, and then DD lost a bet, so DD is buying Jimmy ice cream for the entire month. So they're now at Whole Foods. Anyways, let's get into today's content. So if any of you are naive enough to think that MMAT's price movement actually have any remote correlation to their police expo play, well, you might as well just go home and bank on the next police expo to come. The real reason why all the small caps, including MMAT, the meme stock, and everything is going up, and in a very institutional point of view, this stock might actually be tradable if we see another green candle that breaks out of 3.75. Well, in reality, it's the 3.8 line, right? If it breaks out of 3.8 line, it becomes tradable again. And for those of you holding a base lower than $3 or lower than $3.5, there are a lot of option space you can utilize if tomorrow it breaks out. But hey, Nasdaq is performing way too well for the past 3 days. So as a cautionary tale, or as a person who's super rational, I will tell you guys that be careful what you do. Small positions again, and then don't invest too much of your money in one stock, right? Okay, so the real reason why MMAT go up this much, and the real reason the market is acting so crazy, is because House narrowly just passed the $3.5 trillion. Remember, this is not billion, this is trillion. $3.5 trillion budget blueprint, paving the way to enact Biden's expensive agenda. So when you passed a $3.5 trillion budget plan, that means the government is willing to spend, and the entire Democrat partisanship, or the entire Democratic Party, is trying to give you a wide range of reconciliation packages, give you a bunch of other stimulus plans and all this kind of stuff. These will further inflate the market, but at the same time, the retail hype is real. That means if they started to give you an extended stimulus package again by the year end, or extend the amount of they're gonna give you, and extend the timeline of how much stimulus package money that you're gonna get, that means there's gonna be another retail trading boom, guys. And for those of you who are holding some short positions, might be the cautionary tale here is do not act rational. Do not act rashly. Maybe roll some of these options, maybe do some hedging on these short positions, because if this thing actually get completely passed, that just means there's gonna be another retail boom. When retail boom happens, no matter how much money is dedicated into this reconciliation package, at least 65% of these money is gonna go dump right back into the market. What was gonna happen is gonna be the huge boom right after. Remember, right after March dip, you have a huge boom because of these stimulus package. History is gonna reenact itself, and then the market is being overtly optimistic on that futures to come true. But hey, guys, we're not fortune tellers. I don't have DD's crystal ball. I can only act on the flow of the market. But this is the primary reason why everything is acting so crazy. But again, everything functions like a wave function. It goes through. So let's teach you guys something, right? Because Bobby here, in institutional view, we always talk about value. And there's a very distinct difference between price and value. Price will surround value, right? But will price actually equals value? It won't, right? So depending on what do you think the true worth of MMAT right now, right? The true worth of MMAT. Do you think the true worth about $3.3, $3.7, $0.14, a penny less, like a lot of analysts are saying, or worth $5, $6 to the year end, or $11 like Jimmy said to the year end, right? Pick your poison, like pick your price point that you think MMAT is worth, and then trade upon that, right? If you think your price target is $6, and then right now it's $3, it's cheap, right? Add some more, right? If you think everything is is gonna go back to $2.8, then sell some cover calls, right? We're not financial advisors. We do not get financial advices. Therefore, you can only make financial decisions based on your own understanding or based on your own DD of where MMAT is going. I mean, for DD himself, he sold his position in terms of like our portfolio, right? I still hold 1/3 of the total position we own on MMAT, and I'm doing just fine trading options on that, right? And then, Jimmy is just back holding, not really back holding at this point. It's probably just, hold, buy and hold, and buy and hold, and buy and hold, right? And then he won the bet, so then he's gonna get 1 month of ice cream from Whole Foods. In terms of tomorrow's price projection, again, it's gonna have a morning pull up, just like usual, because you see a huge amount of call options flowing into the market. But guys, remember Wish back when it was $15? Let me show you guys something very interesting about Wish, okay? So if you go back to Wish, some of you are asking us why we don't cover this anymore, right? We perfectly predicted where Wish was gonna go when it was $15. So when it was at $15 around this day, right? Around June 28th, which is a very convenient date. That's just the merger day for MMAT, isn't it? On June 28th, it still have a lot of runway until the next monthly expiration ending. And it's almost looking at peak of $15. It looks really promising. A lot of people FOMO'd in at $15. But what's gonna happen is when your monthly options expiration is still like, couple of days away, couple of weeks away, you really want to stabilize at $15 instead of having a pump and dump scheme. Guess what? Pump and dump scheme happen, bang, it goes down. So the same thing will happen to MMAT if all of the retail investors are not careful. So what we're trying to explain to you guys here is, so the major, if you go look at MMAT's option chain, right? You see a lot of people FOMO the September 17th $4 call. So that means it sort of resetted the gamma. They resetted the gamma strike at $4. What does it mean? It means when the stock price is stabilized at $4 by September 17th, or on the day of September 17th when the market closes, the stock price is at or over $4. That means we're going to see a gamma squeeze, right? But the problem with this logic is, or the problem with seeking for these squeezes and do a bunch of these FOMO plays, is you still have at least 17 plus 6 days, right? 23 days until this option expiration. What does that mean? That means what is the probability of this stock actually stabilizes for? Right? You see what I'm trying to say here? And if tomorrow we see a green update on the morning and sort of revert it back to a red day, that means all the hedges are going to be super happy because the hedges and the shorts want the stock to be stabilized between $3 to $4. It's called constant stagnation play. It will dry out all of the $3 puts and it will dry out all of the $4 calls. And they're just going to constantly tease you guys to sort of FOMO the $4 calls, but it will never reach its floor. Wouldn't it be amazing if this prediction just come true and Bobby just going to get all of the love from the channel? But anyways, I think this is it for today's video. If you guys have any questions regarding options or option tradings, or if you guys just want to rationalize price prediction or whatever, just comment down below and hashtag Bobby tells the truth, and just at Bobby and ask Bobby the question. Okay, see you guys on the upside. If you guys love Bobby, you want Bobby to come back, smash the like button and subscribe. All right, good luck and have fun.